Peace, real quick. Think fast. Tom Brady's poise. It could be compared or should be compared to being in the moment, being in the now. I know a lot of people like, oh, Tom Brady. I mean, get out your ego, because it is what it is, man. I've been watching that, brethren. As a matter of fact, when I used to be in my ego watching sports, like, oh, yeah, I didn't like Tom Brady either, didn't like, what I'm saying? But like I say, that old egotistical shit, that's why I can't even watch it, because, like, I love everybody, so I'm not really against any of y'all. But Tom Brady is poised, like, and there's other players what they call that type of amnesia, but it's that special type of amnesia, of being in the moment, what I'm saying, that Tom Brady possessed, what I'm saying. That's basically like a spiritual asset, what I'm saying, like to be able to be down, in life or in the game, what I'm saying, and be able to just take them blows and everybody talking about you think you're going to lose, and all of a sudden you just still have that willpower in there to win and stay positive and know you could win. You could take all kind of hits, what I'm saying, like, because like no other quarterbacks, what I'm saying, like, I keep it real, like taking a lot of punishment, and I say a lot, but like, well, Tom Brady will take a lot of stuff and still show up, what I'm saying, because he has that amnesia. He could throw 3 picks and then go out there and then, and throw for 400 like he did in this game, what I'm saying? But it's like that amnesia, like, oh, that interception, like, all right, now I could still win. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, oh well. Unlike a Peyton Manning or somebody, like, oh, interception, damn, all right, damn, let me be careful on this next though, because they might pick this one off. I got to make sure my, everything and matter of fact, example of left brain logic, messing up spirituality, the right brain, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady letting things flow, keeping that left brain away from the situation of overanalyzing. Well, Peyton get up in there and that left brain just running rapid, everything structure up, Saturn, structure, gotta have it a certain way, gotta make sure this, and then what it comes out to is playing all stiff because, you're not going with the flow, you know what I'm saying? You don't have that certain type of amnesia, and not saying, and not to get into particulars of players, not say Peyton ain't got, but not like Tom, you know what I'm saying? Where's that complete amnesia of like I don't care, like I throw 5 more of these motherfuckers and still win. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like where you could get to that point where I don't give a look, it could be slip-ups all over the place. I'm still going to win, and I know I'm going to win, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm source, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm made to, to win, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. Like, he gives off that type of being in the moment, that good type of amnesia, you know what I'm saying? Where it's not holding on to things. It's going with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Not getting stuck in that left brain logic, but just playing, you know what I'm saying? Which is just like life should be. You just play the game, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't put too much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we learning, but at the same time, you ain't got to put too much analysis on it with that left brain logic or that structure. Like, ooh, you just go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? And you win, you know what I'm saying? Surrender to source, But I just thought about that, how, the brethren poise, is definitely an example of being in the now, which, like I said, and that's any sports, any of the sports guys, from Michael Jordan, anybody who's great at their position, great at what they do in crunch time, especially, you know what I'm saying, where they could mess up and still come out and be good at what they do, you know what I'm saying? It takes a special type of, spiritual place to be in, you know what I'm saying, to achieve those type of things, But matter of fact, and you'll see it resonate, like how energy is contagious. If you watch that game, you watch the energy flow of momentum. You watch the young Atlanta Falcons team, be ahead, was winning until that energy shifted. They started feeling like, oh, once the Patriots got a little taste of it, it's like, oh, and then Tom Brady being a veteran, dealing with energy, being on this earthly plane, how to deal with energy. So, being a veteran to his universe, he was like, all right, I see they not using the energy So let's swing it our way. I'm about to start, getting positive and, and start staying in it, and, and then that momentum or that energy shifted away from Atlanta, and then, and then you got that catch, and no coincidence that Brady has the type of catch on a level like the type of catch that beat him before. You know what I'm saying? This universe don't do coincidences. And that's where you kind of saw too, where it's like, all right, it's kind of meant for him to get this little W. There ain't no little fixed stuff or nothing to it. Like, I mean, it do have that in there, but for the most part, when stuff like that happen, it's like you can't even. It ain't no referee or nobody made that person catch the ball in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way that energy flow. Once he had the momentum going so much, it's like now, so is the universe saying yes to Tom Brady. Universe saying, oh, yes, he gonna catch it. Like no matter if the defender right there, yeah, and the universe look conspiring to make it happen. Till the next thing you know, you winning the championship of life. But peace happen now. Now the vibrate, remember to stay in the moment, man. Stay and then when you're going through stuff, have that amnesia. Don't stay focused on it. Go through it, and move on to the next thing. And not say move on, but just stay in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And don't dwell on past things. Stay resilient. Peace happen now. Now is the vibrate.